What's going on YouTube, OriginaldoBo? Today we're going to be upgrading the Samsung Notebook 7 Spin. We're going to be putting in an SSD, so we need to go ahead and take this back cover out. I noticed a lot of people asking, so let's go ahead and take a look and see how this comes apart. So you just need a standard Phillips screwdriver, just a small Phillips screwdriver will do, and one with the magnetic tip would be preferable. And there's 10 screws on the back of this laptop. They all are the same size, so it doesn't matter how you take them off. It'll all go back the same. Just go ahead and take your time, make sure all the screws are out before you go to splunge this side. If you don't have a splunger, a credit card or a thin business card will work too. You're just going to sort of work around the edges, just taking your time. There's a little tab in the back. On the very back, there's an indentation where you're meant to actually open the back up. So if you start there first and just work your way around, the back cover will come off pretty easy. It is on there firm, and I probably wouldn't have it any other way. So go ahead and just take your time and it will come off, and you just, once you get a corner up, you just start peeling at it, and then it should come right up with a little bit of force. Now once the cover is off and out of the way, that's going to expose the RAM if you want to upgrade the RAM, and it's right there above the hard drive. There's also a PCI slot, or I should say an M.2 SATA slot if you want to add another hard drive in there as well. It's really hard to find, and make sure you have the right connector. But this hard drive is pretty easy. There's 3 screws that hold it in. You just take it out and then you undo the bolts that connect the hard drive. Pretty standard stuff. Connect your new hard drive, connect it to the bottom plate, and then basically in reverse mount those 3 bolts all over again, and then screw the hard drive down in place. So pretty straightforward, nothing really crazy with that. Make sure you have everything lined up and you have the hard drive connected properly. The cable will just sort of flex over. It looks like you bent the cable, but it's not actually bent. If you look at it, that's just the way it is in there, so it can make that tight curve. And again, just make sure you have everything out of the way, and that that hard drive is back down in there nice and easy. And that ribbon cable, you can just take it right off the hard drive, flip the hard drive up. You don't have to take it off the actual motherboard itself. So, and then go ahead and put the screws back in. Once the hard drive's in place, just go ahead and take your hard plastic cover and snap it down into place. Make sure you have everything where you want it. Snap it down and then go ahead and put those 10 bolts in. Again, just press firmly down on it. You'll hear a clip around each corner. I usually start with the back and then just work my way around the sides. Once it's all the way down and seated, I'll go ahead and put those 10 bolts in, and then you can go ahead, boot the laptop up. The best way to do this is after you put the hard drive in, make sure you have a bootable image if you're going to be installing fresh, or have a drive adapter so you can clone your old drive. If you have Acronis or another sort of cloning software, you can actually clone the drive back over to the laptop. I had a hell of a time after I was done where I couldn't see the drive. It wasn't showing it as a bootable image. And I just sort of had a brain fart and I forgot, wait, I didn't add anything to the drive. So once the drive's formatted and I initialized it, it was ready to go, and we can install Windows, and it was done, and it works beautiful. It really makes a huge difference in this laptop, and it is really easy to upgrade and really easy to get in here. So probably the next thing I'm going to do is do the RAM next. You know, I just couldn't live with the hard drive the way it was. So again, if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, make sure you stay subscribed, as I'm going to be trying to do a video at least once a week in regard to a product or something that you guys asked me to do. And as always, I appreciate you for subscribing. For my returning subscribers and my new subscribers, we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.
This demonstration will show the procedures and techniques used by the operator.